It sure is good to be back at the office, wouldn't you say, Frank?
Well, Eric, I don't know. When I am here, all I can seem to do is ponder aimlessly for hours on end at the quandary of life's mysteries. Who am I? What is the meaning of life? Are we but cosmic dust, the inevitable byproducts of a dying star? Or is there a higher power watching over us, hoping that perhaps we might watch back? It is these mysteries, Eric, that shake me to my core, and bring me to tremble and weep for hours at night.
Gee, Frank. I don't even know what to say. That was incredibly deep of you.
Nonsense, Eric. I've just gotten into the cocaine again. I'm like a kitten with catnip when at the office. Perhaps hiding the blow here at the office was counterproductive. But it's like I always say, if you can't do blow at home because the cops are watching your place with drug-sniffing dogs, you may as well do it at work. You know. At least I think that's what I always say. It's been a rough morning, Eric.
Well, if it isn't Frank and Eric, I see you guys are back from the break.
Oh, hello Alan. Say, you haven't seen any bags of sugar around, have you?
Come to think of it, Frank, I did see a big bag of sugar in the break room. I used it for the sugar in my coffee. I put 2 big teaspoons. Why?
No reason, boss. I brought that from home. I was hoping I could keep it here for a while. But you mustn't use it again.
But why not, Frank? That sugar must have been really good, because I felt so energized that I ripped off Harold's face for turning in a report late. You know, Harold from accounting, quiet guy, middle management, he's the guy over there with his face ripped off.
Yes, Eric. We all know who Harold from accounting is, and that he is very ugly. It's not very boss-like of you to make fun of someone's appearance though. Now please just leave my large bags of white powder alone. And pass the message on to the rest of the staff. There are a lot of those bags lying around here. Ignacio will rip my balls off and feed them to a menagerie of what I'm told includes both mammals as well as exotic sea life if I lose them. So in the interest of not letting my crotch become the feeding ground for a host of animals I'm unfamiliar with, just leave them be. I've got all their locations memorized. You know. Kind of. Eric, do you know what I did with all my cocaine? I could have sworn I left it just lying about the house in an unordered fashion, but try as I might, I find no powder here.
What? Frank? You said you hid it at work just this morning because the cops were watching the place.
Did I now? Well, you see, Eric, the thing I said about the cops watching the place may or may not have been the result of paranoia on my part.
Then why did you hide all your cocaine at the office?
Well, you see, Eric, sometimes I get worried that I won't have enough blow to dull out the sounds of other people while working. So I like to bring spare powder, just in case.
What? The only person you ever talk to at work is me. You're saying you stashed all that cocaine there just so you wouldn't have to listen to me? Well, Frank?
Oh, sorry Eric. I think my mind wandered off for a bit. What were you saying?
Oh, forget it, Frank. Your drugs are at the office.
You know. I wasn't really listening to what he was saying just then at all. Now where did all my cocaine go?